Tonight, on Lyrical Masterpiece Theater, I will be reading one of my great works, The Maven, The Maven, The Maven, The Maven, The Maven. Of mindless content and frivolous crap, a man became dissatisfied with the condition of rap. The powers dumbed the lyrics down and made the listeners adapt. Soon his mental play became a blinding mist on the map. But his vision was never phased because his eyes had been raised. Over time he came of age and then grew wise in his ways. He reflected on the great artist and summoned the gall. Then he envisioned hearing one writer who encompassed them all. To overcome this ignorance, nothing was stalled in his thirst. He spent hours collecting, reading, studying all of their works. Traveled all over the planet where great thoughts were bestowed. Sat with preceptors and sages from all parts of the globe. Read relentlessly for weeks before deciding to speak. He mastered every vocal tone and every writing technique. A scholarly product with a self-made prodigy conscious. He memorized past, present, and future bodies of knowledge. Organized it, knowing the solution soon to be born. His next step compiled it all into a humanly form. Though he was eloquent and delivered words with intricate timing and possessed lyrical skill, he had no interest in rhyming. So he ventured down to his lab, which had been his escape. And after working for 20 days straight, an image was shaped. He deposited all his wisdom, every infinite trait. And when he finished, he rendered what he had invented was great. His creation laid on the journey, once summoned it rose, and instantly began to compose the most dominant flows. Every hour of the day, a different style he created. And when he spoke, every man, woman, and child could relate. Just when it seemed the population might be hurled to its grave, the man smiled because he thought now that the world would be saved. And soon the sky is where the mental surface would be. He had successfully manufactured the perfect MC. The intellect that passed through his brain, the masses obtained. And within days, the nature of the game had drastically changed through his sovereign will. Deep, marvelous thoughts were revealed, and those who held on to the madness got slaughtered with skill. Lyrical prototype who wrote words for the love, not wages. And the greatness of his rap pages would pass through the ages. The motivation to make meaningful songs was contagious. Each writer evolved daily through his creative stages. The negative ideologies of life were uprooted. The first 365-day cycle concluded. But on the 366th day it was strange. The creation the man had brought to life was starting to change. Accolades under his name and international fame, until totally uncontrollable he slowly became. Intoxicated by his own flame, so arrogance reigned. The insane notion of world dominance mastered his brain. Exploitation of the game through the skill that he used. He had evolved into the same thing he was built to remove. Trained and ingrained in his memory was unmatchable ability. Natural skill indeed, but he was lacking in humility. The builder watched his dream disappearing in haste. With tears in his face, his creation was clearly a waste. The mistake that he made in making a rapper of that caliber, he focused on talent and knowledge but added no character. Now it's racking the streets with a savage mystique. Deadly havoc he wreaked with every paragraph he would speak. So the man searched traveling roads, famished and cold, looking for a mechanical load in tyrannical mode. Since he designed him, he felt it mandatory to find him. The goal was to catch him, deactivate, then realign him. As he searched and explored, he saw things were worse than before. Heard a murderous roar, followed up by verses of war. He ran up to a door where a stranger took him the key. Once inside, a voice straight ahead said, "Looking for me?" And there he was, with a smile as if he liked that he found him. His mic was astounding, plus he had disciples around him. As the man approached, he heard these 3 words: I dare you. He said, you're not yourself, come back to the lab, I'll repair you. I can't have you killing rap, so come with me, I implore it. He said, your existence versus mine, I'll battle you for it. He thought and said, oh no, I want no parts of a flow. Why would you turn against the man who taught you all that you know? That's when he laughed and said, I'm the one that you should kneel to. He said, you stupid fool, you didn't build me, I built you. Programmed you to be like me, I propelled this confusion. Every detail of our history's a spell, a delusion. When I tried to teach you my plans, you rebelled on the movement. So I banished you and held you in a hellish seclusion. My craziest deeds, you were just unable to heed. So the idea that you created me, I made you believe. The man said, I worked on this for years, it's lies that you speak. He said, I made it to appears years, it's only been weeks. I'm the architect of you, and every bar that was formed. Raise your right sleeve, I'm sure you've seen that scar on your arm. How I assembled you is too complex to try to describe. But if you peel that scar, you'll notice several wires inside. You were my greatest masterpiece, top of the line of my clones. But I developed you so well, you gained a mind of your own and started spreading conscious thought, east, west, south to the north. So I drew you out of solitude to finish you off. And though it's definite, you possess several lyrical elements. You're scared of expressing it, that's why you're vocally hesitant. Discouraged, the man dropped his head and said it's no use. Looked at the wires in his arm and slowly pulled them loose. Then both good and bad ideologies mentally flash. The conscious forces and the wicked forces instantly clash. And everybody in the room vaporized in a flame. Till eventually the 2 men were all who remain. The anarchy that ensued caused the world to divide, and the followers of both sides began to collide. And then the ceiling opened up and they both looked in the sky. There they saw the giant silhouette of a much bigger guy. He commanded everything to stop and nobody moved. He said this war is over right now and both of you lose. You lose because you took the talent that you possessed and got obsessed with power and used it to conquer the rest. See, you were blessed with the best, given the lyrical rod. You didn't build this man, that was a deceptive facade. The other man said, I knew it, but sir, how did I lose? The giant said you had the skill to challenge, but you refused. He said, I came to fix him back, so this fight I'd avoid. He said some things can never be fixed, they must be destroyed. And though you tried to reason with him, don't believe you succeeded. Many were lost because they didn't have the wisdom they needed. So you deleted all your hard work, your moment was here. But you failed because your power wasn't strong as your fear. This test is completed. They said, who are you? Then I spoke and said, my name is K-Rino, and I created you both. See, if I got a line to kick it, I just rather not kick it, man. Take me for who I am. In the words of Dolomite, if you don't, confidentially, I don't give a damn. See, everybody think they gotta try to portray an image, but this how it really go. Watch your boy, here I come rolling down the avenue. Not in a Bentley or a Phantom, just a Malibu. Sorry if you met me and you thought I'd have a slab or two. I'm living in the hood, I got one crib and that'll do. Grinding every day, but I ain't sitting on 7 figures. I'm not a gangster murderer who shot up 20 niggas. I don't lie about my lifestyle, I do me and I get love. And I never made it rain 20 G's inside a strip club. No diamonds on my fingers or my neck cause I don't sport them. One, because it ain't my style, and two, I can't afford them. If you can, do your thing, boy, go hard up in the paint. I don't knock you if that's you, but I do knock you if it ain't. Yeah, I'm still making records, traveling, knocking these shows off. And backstage, ain't no groupies there ripping my clothes off. I'm not a powder head bragging about sniffing my nose off. And I wasn't sipping drink, I was just sleepy, so I dozed off. I'm not balling out of control, I never made it rain. My Twitter's not blowing up, I'm still on the chain. I just laugh when these rappers be lying about what they got, cause everything these suckers claim they are, I promise you they not. The spots that I be going to ain't got no red carpet. My car's right next to yours, the valet didn't park it. My wardrobe is simple, no one cares how much it costed. This shirt was $9.99 at King's Flea Market. I'm not in VIP, I'm in the main club with you. And when I left, no paparazzi was taking pictures. I'm not a mob boss, a kingpin moving weight. And I ain't never ran a carload of bricks across the state. I just walked in, pulled out a wad of money, and it was on. What you do? Paid my cable, lights, and phone and went back home. Yeah, I might fly to a show, hit the stage and rock the live set with coach seats. No first class, no private jet, no worldwide street team like some of these liars. I paid a crackhead $10 to pass out my flyers. My single ain't on fire, I barely got a buzz. No millions in the bank, but on that note I wish it was. I'm not balling out of control, I never made it rain. My Twitter's not blowing up, I'm still on the chain. I just laugh when these rappers be lying about what they got, cause everything these suckers claim they are, I promise you they not. Ain't no lake behind my house where we swim and go fishing. I don't live in a mansion with 4 or 5 kitchens. The women don't scream when they see me like Justin Bieber. And I never dated a star or supermodel either. I don't do drive-bys and I'm not sewing the game up. I never made a sex tape to try to blow my name up. The flash in that industry hype, I'm not pursuing that. And wrecking all them rappers, hold up, wait, I do be doing that. Why you bragging on the image that you never could prove? I ain't frontin' like these fools, I'm just a regular dude. Ain't no entourage around me frontin' and acting hard. When I show up at the door, it's just me and the good Lord. No $1 million video shoot, no glitz, no glamour. My partner did it free with a handheld HD camera. And I never won a Grammy, and my album went wood. But I got a ghetto plaque for showing love to every hood. I'm not balling out of control, I never made it rain. My Twitter's not blowing up, I'm still on the chain. I just laugh when these rappers be lying about what they got, cause everything these suckers claim they are, I promise you they not. I can't believe y'all be believing these dudes, man. I done seen these cats rap about Maybachs, then roll up in a Toyota Corolla. Fool your favorite rapper work at Taco Cabana somewhere, man. Keep it real. Just be who you are, man. Get it the right way. People always think they know you. Nah, nah. Nah, nah. Ha. Nah, nah, nah. Let's get 'em. How can I perfect myself? I just wanna learn the ways. Many chapters in the book of life, you gotta turn the page. Lying and chicanery, no more living dangerously. You ain't with me every day, so you don't see the change in me. Yeah, it's been a long road, evil got a stronghold. They say I ain't perfect, tell me something that I don't know. Running, trying to make up ground, ain't no time to play around. Every time I plan my rise, others plot to take me down. Yeah, man, it's a dirty game, got them words from Murder One. Anytime I'm about to judge, I think about the dirt I done. I'ma try to find the top, whether people ride or not. Some say they have no regrets, I can't lie, I got a lot. Keep your ignorant opinions, see I don't need none of them. It's only 10 or 12 people I trust and you not one of them. I knew that I'd be criticized, slandered with opposing talk. So why would I complain about a path that I chose to walk? Yeah, made mistakes while trying to build. I'm not perfect, but I still keep my focus, keep my pride. Don't allow no hate inside. I took some chances to prevail. Some would work out, some would fail, but in the end, though none agree. When y'all are gone, I'll still be me. It's getting harder to survive. All you wanna do is hide. Wish that you could make it stop. Contemplated suicide. If you that stupid, try it. There won't be no intervention. Some people need help for real. You just trying to get attention. Put my demons on a page. Exercise them vocally. People criticize me daily. Who the hell you supposed to be? Judge me all the way through. Hateful and ungrateful. Ridiculing me for trying to drop knowledge and save you. The damn nerve of you. I did that cause I loved you. Always walked among the people, never stood above you. My brain had no peace at times, trying to write some decent lines. Every move I made up in this shit, I had the streets in mind. Never changed scenery, some hate me instinctively. You think I lose sleep worrying about what people think of me? A lot of people know the truth, most of them just scared to tell it. Observing my soul, I guess they mad because I didn't sell it. Yeah, made mistakes while trying to build. I'm not perfect, but I still keep my focus, keep my pride. Don't allow no hate inside. I took some chances to prevail. Some would work out, some would fail, but in the end, though none agree. When y'all are gone, I'll still be me. You say that my work is worthless, in vain, not worth a damn. Well, I guess there's plenty artists doing better than I am, with way more money, way more power. None of them you trying to touch. But if I'm so irrelevant, why the hell I'm on your mind so much? In your eyes, governments and dirty cops do not apply. Dragon growling at you, why the hell you trying to swat a fly? Y'all don't wanna unify, threw you out to nothing, dude. I ain't poisoning the food, I ain't shooting up no schools, I ain't selling dope and guns, I ain't stealing from the poor. You must be an undercover agent, who you working for? Go at me, I go at you. Make sure that you tell them that anytime you see success, you'll see where the jealous at. Yeah, made mistakes while trying to build. I'm not perfect, but I still keep my focus, keep my pride. Don't allow no hate inside. I took some chances to prevail. Some would work out, some would fail, but in the end, though none agree. When y'all are gone, I'll still be me. Man, you know what? I don't care how real you say you are, man. It's like everybody be. Certain things you just don't say. You be wanting to say it, but you don't say it. Everybody do it. That don't mean it ain't no love there, it just mean that sometimes you just don't say it. I'ma show you what I'm talking about. I'ma show you what I'm talking about. I'ma show you. Watch it. I'm in the supermarket, no money to dine out. A child throwing a tantrum and his mama screaming time out. Now he kicking, screaming, yelling, disrespecting, bumping fast. I'm thinking to myself, that was my son, I'd stomp his ass. My homie stopped me as he rolled up in his new car. Asked how I was doing, I said not as good as you are. Chopped it up a minute as I peeped some other things he showed me. I'm thinking, when is this fool gonna give me that $25 he owed me? I saw my homegirl on Cullen showing all her parts. This girl weighed 280, why the hell is she wearing them tight ass shorts? Gave me her number, told me let's go hang out one of these days. I said okay, and when she leave, I'm throwing this number away. This homeless dude said he was hungry, I said alright here. Hold up, I know this dude didn't use my money to buy no beer. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. I'm at a show, concentrating in my cooling state. Ran into this other female that I used to date. She bragging on herself, she done had too much to drink. She said, I'm the best woman you ever had. That's what you think. This dude was on the mic, I'm wondering how long it lasts. Man, I hope I never hear you rap again, this song is trash. Police harassing people, ready to take some folks to jail. Checking boys for dope.
Okay, y'all can leave.
Thanks, go to hell. I saw this queen as I was walking out. Man, she fine. Man, she fine. I said that out loud and in my mind. Saw this cat across the street. He talks a lot, all in your ear.
What's up, K?
What's up, bro? Man, I hope you don't come over here.
I'm coming over there.
Damn. Okay, yeah, I know I'm wrong. 45 minutes later, they was still going strong. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. None of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. Took my son to the mall, said pick whatever shoes you want. Headed towards them highest Jordans. You like these? Please say you don't.
Yeah, daddy, these the ones.
Try them on, see if you fit them.
Yeah, they fit.
How much are they? Oh my God. Okay, let's get them. I see my partner bragging like he had Obama clout. This fool is lying, he just got kicked out his mama house. Wife been nagging all day, asking questions, trying to crowd. Damn, she getting on my nerves. Wait, did I say that out loud? Brought me out a plate of food, would've trashed it if I could. She said,
do you like it?
No. Huh? Oh yeah, it's good. Headed to my 9 to 5. Money clean, no need to rob. Morning, sir. Ready to get to work. Damn, I hate this job. Dude selling burnt CDs, coming at me like I want them. What you got? Promise if he pull mine out, I'm swinging on. See, none of this is personal, so don't take it the wrong way. These are just some thoughts that we think every day but don't say. Flow session number 5. See, your first mistake was coming into my flow zone. You got it wrong, like skinny dipping with clothes on. Anytime I get the chance to spit non-stop, I'm happy as a crackhead alone inside a pawn shop. You got a whole lot of songs and some silly bars. They like your children, you claim them, but they ain't really yours. Before you even rehab, I make you relapse and throat slap your Adam's apple down into your kneecaps. Wrecking the game, I'm that vein in your neck lancer. Disrespect, you getting checked like a correct answer. Close my eyes and grew 3 times the size of you. I'm so surprisingly wise, even my lies are true. Wanna be down, guess how many flows you gotta spit. Like toilet paper, I'ma put you through a lot of whip. K-Rino getting murked by your kind of flow. You never see it like a Rolex at a dollar store. A lot of dough in my pocket plus the urge to spit it. Hands behind my back writing 87 words a minute. My wordplay inside your brain, it won't work, I'm sorry. That's like an Xbox game inside the first Atari. How many battles did I lose? I'll be the first to laugh. That's like asking how many sides does a circle have. I go fed cause I'm trying to make some real bread. With no meds, I get it popping like a pill head. To make a move to knock K-Rino from the top, it's dumb like trying to use a Kleenex to block a gunshot. My tongue's a knife, so look out for your spleen, cause I'ma make a cut like I tried out for the team. Fool, you do the same routine, ain't no best parts. I hate looking at it like your girlfriend's stretch marks. My raw essence impeccable, way past average. That's why my battles end faster than a bad marriage. I'm a miracle child, that's what they told my mother. I'm a year and a half older than my older brother. Such a problem in the game that kept me left out. A scared rapper hired me to take myself out. Somebody said I was an artificial MC. They got their information R-O-N-G. My neighborhood ain't a place you wanna visit often. You 35 buying jeans from the kids department. It'll be a cold day in hell when I fail. I stand behind these bars like I was in a cell. No mirrors in my house, I don't wanna face myself. I'm messing the game up like a replacement ref. At the top of the list, it's where my head ranks. I'm so great, I slapped the rapper and he said thanks. You wanna work with me, cool, I won't be long with you. Commit suicide, then I'll make a song with you. I set a trap cause you thought you was deceiving K. He took the bait like Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Needless to say, I don't play the way these dudes play. My shows be packed like Popeyes on Tuesday. No conversation, no fake threats, just simply boom. I get standing ovations inside an empty room. How you got matched up with me, I don't know how at all. That ain't fair, like Oprah winning the Powerball. You said I'll never be the greatest with a pen G. Can't say the word never without having envy. Lied and said you had a deal, wanted congratulations. That ain't no contract, that's a Kroger application. You say you bought in like LeBron, now I'm smiling cause you got no rings like a phone on silent, or even vibrate with 25 folks dialing. And I wouldn't touch a girl if we were stranded on the island. Why am I great? Cause I practice and study the game. Said he wanted his mind read, so I bloodied his brain. No time for these cowards, it's not enough hours in the day, so I squeeze days into an hour. My life scripture, I reveal it, then go backwards with your old on my before shot, a baby on my after picture. I'm too intelligent, I'll mash you in the gelatin. You'll never be tight like spandex on a skeleton. I got them scared, when I show up they gon' run a beg. Rappers split faster than skinny jeans on your mama's leg. I'm acapella killing after the track. Against me you have no win, like an asthma attack. They complain cause my flow murders are kept on tape. Every line I made them whine like stepped on grapes. Most artists say that they great, but they don't want no part of K. No, I'm not Tim, but I'm fiending to take your heart away. Let's go to Water Day, I'ma have you hellbound. I'm not alone, I got back up like I fell down. Not to be arrogant, but this ain't no comparison. Record labels don't wanna sign us like Claritin. I'm so emphatically talented, it's embarrassing. And with these punchlines, I'm the man, son, like Marilyn. Stop my grind, boy, you out of your mind. I'm getting my weight up like I left somebody behind. I don't ever start it up, but I never run from any drama. Burn your own with a hot iron like Penny's mama. I'ma come through when it's crunch time with clever flows. You like a 24-hour store, you never close the deal. You don't write cause you a biting faker. You don't have no lines, you like typing paper. If you diss me and start telling them strong lies, what? You better take it back like it's the wrong size. Rappers hate when they hear my album's finna drop. I'm busting every day like my car was in the shop. Stop lying on the mic about your perfect sound. Everything you say is made up like a circus clown. Flow session number 5, y'all. Flow session number 5, y'all. K-Rino, big sniper, big sniper, big sniper, big sniper. I just wanted to take the time to write this to you myself because I think you get a bum rap. People always got something negative to say about you, man. I don't get it. I mean, you guys do a great job. We should be more appreciative. I can't believe people say you a hater just because we called for help and you came an hour later. Maybe you was extra busy stopping criminal acts. Some even said you pull people over because they black. All of y'all do a great job keeping your scope on us, and I refuse to believe you would plant some dope on us. They had to be wrong if you busted in their residence. They even lied and said you created fictional evidence. I gotta commend how you handle situations. Shot a youngster, beat his mama, and got a paid vacation. I know it's hard being you, so why would they question? In everything you do, we know it's all for our protection. Passing through our neighborhood, spying at night. Some consider it harassment and denying our rights. You had to have a good reason for attempting to hurt us, cause I know that y'all would never ever do it on purpose. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. Dear Mr. Policeman, them tickets you wrote for me costed over $1,000. Didn't think that I was speeding, but you got me because, and since I know you wouldn't tell a lie, I guess that I was kinda struggling, so to not pay them is threatening my freedom. Thanks for showing up to court to make sure I didn't beat them. And we don't make it easy when we see y'all coming. Instead of just letting you beat us, we be struggling and running. I know you hate it when we make you have to use that stick. And by the way, that taser and that pepper spray did the trick. I'm still walking funny. Hope my vision motivation kicks back in. I know that I was wrong, sir, I'll never jaywalk again. Somebody told me you was jealous cause their car was brand new. I said the police jealous? That can never be true. Maybe one day I can be as clever as you. You care about us, so you monitor whatever we do. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. Pardon me, Mr. Policeman. These cuffs are cutting off the blood flow to my hands. It's amazing how you kicked that dude all in his face and beat the case, even though they had it all on tape. I know you love the people in the hood. How could you fake it? And that missing drug money, I know you didn't take it. I don't understand why people accuse you of hate. I know you only follow us to make sure that we safe. I saw 9 of y'all against 1, beating them brainless. That 65-year-old woman must have really been dangerous. Cleaning up the streets is your top priority. You qualify for this, why would we question your authority? You only working hard following training. Why the hell are the Mexicans and blacks complaining? You gotta be the closest thing I've seen to perfect, and everybody that you locked up, they had to deserve it, yeah. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. Dear Mr. Policeman, why is everybody tripping? I just don't understand. I know you out here in the streets doing the best that you can. If I could meet you face to face, I would shake your hand. You can't say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Then fold up when it get hard. Let's go after it. Life was pretty rough for a minute there. The status of your sanity was in the air. Almost impossible not to consume hate when bad luck is living with you like a roommate. The clouds got dark and started rumbling. The rain from the outside was coming in. You're trying not to panic, but that's the case. The water got higher, it was at your waist. It's hell now, but I ain't got to tell you that. It's closing in on me, God, where you at? You're hurting for some bread, looking at your son. That little 9 to 5 just ain't getting it done. Your partners make your week's pay in half a day. Promise your baby mama not to get it that way. Life circumstances make it kinda hard to trust, but always remember God is a part of us. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. All you wanna do is make the drama die. Your daddy never claimed you and your mama's high. It's hard to trust people, you afraid of help. With no parents around, so you raise yourself. All your life, people shooting slugs at you. Every time you take a step, they knock your back too. Your house was like hell, years, days, and months. Next door neighbors living like the Brady Bunch. Wish you could've went to school and do something great. But sometimes you barely ate and couldn't concentrate. You ain't nothing but a loser, that's what people said. You ain't evil, but you hustling for illegal bread. You resorted to the streets and started getting love, cause the thugs was the only folks who didn't judge. And even though you might have 1 or 2 strikes, deep in your heart you know it's greater purpose for your life. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. You can't let your dreams shrivel up or burst and die just because it didn't happen on the first try, or the second, or the third, or the 4th time. Diamonds don't define greatness, let your heart shine. You keep running up on these locked doors. Accept God's version of a blessing, not yours. We don't always know what's best, so trust in Him because you don't even know yourself better than He does. Satan's cup is full of hate, so let the evil drink. You too grown to worry about what other people think. Spiritual war, try to make your higher conscious win. Even if the devil do get a few punches in. And we can heal to the fullest soon if we stop putting band-aids on bullet wounds. Addressing problems from the root will make you sober quick. And watch how strong you get once it's over with. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. We overcoming obstacles and letting blessings in. I heard somebody say success is the best revenge. If you utilize the talent that was put in you, you can master everything they said you couldn't do. I'm the indeterminate learner, nocturnal, block burning, infernal, permanent earner, mercury, alien, language discerner, digital surfer, the lyrical murder, miracle surfer, the mystery unearther, physical inertia reverser, terrorist missions, hellish, perilous weather conditions. My mental's infinite, no instrument can measure the distance. Deeply egregious, devious deeds I read to the heat and seize you and bleed you with evil, deadly, weekly procedures. Words with a purpose come to birth and emerge at the surface. Clergy is nervous, cyrogenically preserved in my verses. Passing it passes, the savage blast smashing his glasses. Baskets of cash, trash bags, massive passions of cabbage. Vocally sickening, I threatened him, I hope that he listens. No, he ain't missing, he just hanging from a rope in my kitchen. K is the ruler, for 27 days I'ma school your phrases, go through your extremities, I keep in the cooler. Many know how my loaded words send me blows. Vocals grow when the 20 frozen flow embryos, then they gently go in your ventricles where they empty bowls of intentional chemically loaded indigo. Your rapping's laughable, my accents are classical. Picture me in Africa chasing a ravenous pack of wolves. Serial killer scenes from here to the Philippines. Vivid dreams of vicious guillotine, gorilla swings in a room with atomic boom doom devices. Priceless 27-foot harpoons I write with, consuming the light that's giving the moon its brightness, causing a lunar crisis, cosmic unicyclist. Homicides what I'm mentally preoccupied with, frightening hybrid category 105 spit, wrecking effortless mesocephalic cyberneticist, slipping plethora of slick messages in your beverages. The incredulous pessimist, the weaponless exorcist, swelling his neck with an infectious leprous epilus. Seldom drawing light from it, meteorite coming, found me rummaging around inside a parasite stomach. Poisonous paragraphs that'll probably have your body on a slab in a toxicology lab. You're obviously innocuous, I'm logical and provocative, dropping my topics and leaving the populace inoperative. The overnight solar light poltergeist, I throw the mic from shoulders height like rolling dice and fold a planet over twice. Cold as ice, flow writing prototype, whose open strikes is so precise. I'm like a saber-tooth tiger with an overbite. Flames I spit, lames angrily questioning the range of an indefinite pain came from intestinal entanglement. Feeble MCs grieve what I conceive is the evilest. My reason like meat cleavers stuck deep in your trapezius. My writing tasks crafted in my class. My hands are so light and fast, I did a 7-second triple bypass. Someplace rated among greats, major the pump brakes as I angrily truncated your lung space. 8-ton weights on my tongue base, able to run states and be back in place by the end of my lunch break. An hour late statement in one take, was skating on the sun and showed up to my born day 2 months late. Part of me is Fido amalgamated, your life out evaporated and then eternally micro-encapsulated. My next mission, wreck persistent resistance from existence. The pyrotechnician, electrician, I'm mad but beneficent. Busted till my weapon bit, loaded with the evidence of prevalent malevolence. A sheep gets so hard it erects, infinite deep threats, speak with no defects, multi-reflex.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day.
Who's ultimately affected? These are the questions. We all stand guilty and in need of a blessing, so we weave through the scriptures to read as a reference. Foundations were laid years ago, etched in. Neglect and rejection sent you in that direction. Your heart was exposed with no type of protection. The innocence you displayed was met with aggression. Lethal injection to my trust of the masses. In the vein of my good side, the needle was casted, seeking to find peace in the hour of madness. Trying to stop adding bricks to my tower of sadness. Every day the hurt builds, deeper and deeper it drills. Nobody is understanding, so I keep it concealed. All these artificial people say they keeping it real. False happiness and alcohol, reefer and pills, come on.
Trying to find my way through all this darkness in my life. In the meantime, until that day, I keep running towards that light. And even if I don't succeed, at least I know I did my best. All day long I keep on running till I reach that happiness.
They sit watching me closely, hesitant to approach me, hoping that I let a professional diagnose me. Instead of communicating, they wait to sedate me, making me deflate to unsafely medicate me and turn me to a vegetable with antidepressants, bro. A cocktail of Paxil, Zoloft, and Lexapro, the Prozac and Symbol to make my moods alter. Not only mentally, but my physical started to falter. So hard, oh Lord, no money, no job, won't starve, options, sell dope, go rob. Can't seem to get no peace of mind, it's so chaotic and frustrating, borderline schizo. Deal with it, get help, must make a fast choice. Conversations in my head, good voice, bad voice. Don't jump now, somebody come help me. I just wish that me in my own head would accept me.
Trying to find my way through all this darkness in my life. In the meantime, until that day, I keep running towards that light. And even if I don't succeed, at least I know I did my best. All day long I keep on running till I reach that happiness.
Mind state not good, hurting since childhood. Over time your heart got harder than plywood. Trying to avert war, peace is what you search for. Abuse from your parents, constructed the first floor. From love they disarmed you, the drugs only harm you. The mental facilities they build don't reform you. Every night you fight to not use the rifle. Your offspring adds to the generational cycle. If tears could come out of my eyes, I would have been cried. They must be going backwards and drowning me from the inside. Depression is testing me, a real problem I might have. Stress is the ocean and I'm floating on a life raft. Prayers in my head, but I'm too shook to dial one. Everybody claim they got faith until a trial come. Long as you live, you gon' have to face a lot of tests. You can take God all day with no side effects.
Trying to find my way through all this darkness in my life. In the meantime, until that day, I keep running towards that light. And even if I don't succeed, at least I know I did my best. All day long I keep on running till I reach that happiness. Happiness.
Nah, man, I'm good. Nah, man, I don't want none, man. That's you. That's what y'all do, man. I'm straight. I'ma be over here, man.
Watch. All that flashing in that cap and y'all can have that. Tricking money, shiny clothes, y'all can have that. I ain't come to play around, just show me where the cash at. I'm rehab, that's a murderer, don't make me have a flashback. All that flashing in that cap and y'all can have that. Tricking money, shiny clothes, y'all can have that. I ain't come to play around, just show me where the cash at. I'm rehab, that's a murderer, don't make me have a flashback. I'm known for having more stamina than my challenger. Y'all cats is outdated like a 97 calendar. Told them people from the top, ain't no way that I'ma stop. Haters find it hard to get through to me like my number's blocked. The way these swag boys act, I ain't surprised at that. Watch me kill a beat, double back and revive the track. Why you mad at me, partner? I'm just describing facts. Best line I heard you say is, would you like some fries with that? I'm in your crib cause somebody put the hit out. He kicked his own door down from the inside trying to get out. Dead kittens laying everywhere, who let that pit out? Rappers is dry heaving, no more blood left to spit out. Y'all at the show trying to dance, doing flips. At your photo shoot, wearing skirts, hands on your hips. I'ma beat you like your daddy, swinging fast with my belt. You make dollar menu music, cheap and bad for your health, yeah. All that flashing in that cap and y'all can have that. Tricking money, shiny clothes, y'all can have that. I ain't come to play around, just show me where the cash at. I'm rehab, that's a murderer, don't make me have a flashback. You wanna bump with me, I'ma send you back home. Talking about my clothes when you got middle school slacks on. Practice hard before the fight, now it's time for war tonight. Won his girlfriend in the battle, but took his mama, she's more my type. These fellas so soft, I don't even need my fist to fight them. Your songs sound like you let your little sister write them. Do what you got to do, and I'ma put a stop to you. These boys is walking around souped up like they got the flu. I don't care about the drink or the strippers or the weed up in your limo. I'm an underground CEO with my own label, I don't need to send no demo. Drop a real short passage that be way above average. All these silly rabbits rapping, bragging about they drug habits. And I heard your track was boo-boo, that ain't new news. Your single been on YouTube for 11 months with only 22 views. 10 from you, 7 from your lip partner who mixed it, and the other 5 from a few dudes who accidentally clicked it, yeah. All that flashing in that cap and y'all can have that. Tricking money, shiny clothes, y'all can have that. I ain't come to play around, just show me where the cash at. I'm rehab, that's a murderer, don't make me have a flashback. I'm spitting on a daily basis, bro, your style is tasteless. I saw your pages, you dot your eyes with smiley faces. My words are symmetrically embedded with no edits, and to my credit, I can repeat what you say before you said it. This industry's pathetic, full of hateful games. I want cash, I ain't trying to wear your record label chain. It'll be different if you paid us good and took us to the moon. Give me my bread, I don't need you to send no hookers to my room. You can keep your drugs, fam, I ain't judging, I ain't hating. I'm just saying once that highway off, them bills gon' still be waiting. First they told me dumb my lyrics down, do club music, you'll see hits. How the hell I look doing a Grand Deception booty remix? In the daytime you thuggin', chasing profits and ends, but every night you hanging out with your androgynous friends. When they hear you rap they go, ass cool, yeah he okay. When they hear me rap they go, oh hold up, rewind what he say, so listen. All that flashing in that cap and y'all can have that. Tricking money, shiny clothes, y'all can have that. I ain't come to play around, just show me where the cash at. I'm rehab, that's a murderer, don't make me have a flashback, yeah.
It's so confusing.
Let's take them back to the old school, where we played the game with no rules. Long before Pro Tools. In 1 hour power, I predict that your flow will be dirt worthless. I'm too great to raise hell, I'll just lower the earth's surface. I play with the skill, most are not able to deal. I smother this photograph and he's suffocated for real. K usually says things that leave my opposition truly scared. Forget rice, I'm spewing hot Uzi lead at the newlyweds. Deep as the deepest sea, born to write frequently, and that's the reason I got an extra set of hands where my feet should be. Nothing you speak is new, my speeches turn the people blue. Cut myself on stage and make my body fluids leak from you. The big bread cutter, what I utter could make the fans stutter. Nano diamond skull plate, meteorite head butter. Once I arrive, it's little talking, just simply slugs. Soaking in waterless tubs and drinking from empty jugs. So who can test will be my next question. They discovered it's just festering inside a vest in a restroom at a Best Western. Every verse I have is loaded with twisted graphics, lyrical instant classics, so intricately crafted, wizardry fully packed with powers and mystic magic. People are lifted by the greatness of each gifted passage. Every verse I have is loaded with twisted graphics, lyrical instant classics, so intricately crafted, wizardry fully packed with powers and mystic magic. People are lifted by the greatness of each gifted passage. Attempts to stop the spell would probably fail. They found parts of his body shelved inside a whale on a beach in Cozumel. Me losing to coward frauds, that's about the odds of a jouster sword hitting the octopod from 7,000 yards. Each day between a time of 3 and 6, I usually read a list of weak MCs to diss and eat them whole like feed a fish. Once you cock your tongue and blast your mouth, I'll gladly send you down the fastest route from a living person to Casper's house. I'm proud to be a spit boss. It's hard to get lost cause my alternate universes don't run parallel, they crisscross. I think you should have been a cover girl. I'll choke you till your brother hurls and hide away for 9 years in another world. I had to shoot paragraphs at you, attributes are absolute. So now they dragging you out wrapped up in a new plastic suit. I gets it done, K the magnificent gifted son, doing crossword puzzles with 10 languages mixed in one. Every verse I have is loaded with twisted graphics, lyrical instant classics, so intricately crafted, wizardry fully packed with powers and mystic magic. People are lifted by the greatness of each gifted passage. Every verse I have is loaded with twisted graphics, lyrical instant classics, so intricately crafted, wizardry fully packed with powers and mystic magic. People are lifted by the greatness of each gifted passage. The superfluous man, heal you like an herbalist can. Murk you in front of your daughter because I heard she's a fan. With complexity, I'll possess you if you let me. Best to address me correctly. I was scared of myself too when I first met me. I'm heartless now, don't believe me, you can call around. The horrid sound gets louder the lower you turn the volume down. My dictionary words are scrambled G, not listed alphabetically, which means you gotta hope to find them randomly. I write my anthems on trampolines, hold you with my left hand and keep beating you with my right hand like a tambourine. The gasoline is doused, somebody cursing his spouse. 2 in the morning, I'm setting fire to an arsonist house. Massive, bigger, monographs are blasted via rapid trigger. Spent my childhood playing with serial killer action figures. I'm not an average human. Looked into a crystal ball and saw myself alone at my 200-year class reunion. Real lyricism never dies. If you're a lyricist, you'll be one for eternity. Real lyricists never fall off. They just evolve and get greater. Yeah! We keep hitting you with these twisted graphics. SPC. I don't know if I'm choking or laughing. Send your people out. Send your people out. Send them 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 out. I'm I'm not concerned with what a Uzi does. I leave you in a pool of blood. I'm throwing a live shark in your jacuzzi tub. They know I'm sick, so they just quit. You got some Toys R Us spit. My verbal thrust kicks can make a bus split. I'm parasitic microfilaria. After tearing the flesh from your bone, I show up at another battle wearing you. My killer stints emit a rancid. The scene was so grisly, cops was asking people if they saw which way the bear went. Strike with permanent impairment as I slide my body length between the half-inch slits of your outfit. I don't move weight or smuggle straps, but I do cover maps and pop caps like the air pockets on bubble wrap. My quotes leave approaches with broke knees. Hold them up like trophies and let them soak until they curdle up like goat cheese. MCs matching what I spoke, please. Telekinetically putting up oak trees and turning ignitions with no keys. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green. I wrote soliloquies that folks heed. My flow seeds grow in your dome piece and cause avalanche nosebleeds. I fly up and push the sun higher. Wanna race, I wait till I'm tired. Lay down on my back and still run by ya. I'm splashing flames on an average brain. Cut him up on a plane. His last remains came later through the baggage claim. I speak through a millimeter. I feed off aortic valve walls of lousy readers like an algae eater. The back flipping rap acrobat. I'll rap for eternity plus 10 additional centuries after that. The pen I'm grabbing, it strikes perpetually accurate. Extracting the yolk out of an egg without cracking it. The institution's most extreme patient. Concentration so great that I can reconstruct the body after cremation. Heathens nurse from my weakest verse. I plant lyric sheets in dirt that burrow deep and burst, disperse and eat the earth. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green. Connect the dots while I serve you like a breakfast spot. Make your throat swell up so big that your necklace pops. I'm hard to see, plus I scar like car keys. Expose your chest like you was trying to get some Mardi Gras bees. I'm putting MCs in their proper place without a trace. Punch you so hard an airbag will pop out your face. I decimate whatever stage I'm on. They call me K-Rino for short because my full name is 20 pages long. To disrespect your work, I'll be the first. Upload some footage of you into my CPU and delete your birth. An MC of a rare breed. I don't discriminate, so female MCs get strangled by their hair weaves. The amplitude of my mind is real, creating deep, powerful lines of skill in a car sleeping behind the wheel. Once I lock you in my thoughts, you won't escape my head. The victim bled so much the yellow tape was red. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green. My skill is blinding, really it's a mind thing. Drop a rhyme scheme and make the booth look like a crime scene. Spine tingling verses to show you I'm king. The liquid substance that he regurgitated was lime green.
When you ask yourself these questions, just know and understand that it's a lot of us asking the same questions with you. But don't be afraid to wonder and question why things ain't perfect and why things don't always line up the way you plan them. Don't be scared to ask. A whole lot of things I want to know. I just want to know what my purpose is. Will I ever win, or am I just living out worthless years? Can I conquer the heaviness of my nervous fears? When will I ever stop saturating the earth with tears? Trying to overfix a problem only makes it worse. Don't you hate when you do something you can't reverse? I wore down every shoe I put my foot in. When will I finally win for all this hard work that I put in? How come it's so easy to fall in love with people, but so hard to overcome the pain once they leave you? Generosity died when we we discovered greed. Being negligent and badly thinking of our seeds. See, material things we love indeed. How come we constantly put our wants above our needs? I'm trying to learn, I ain't trying to harass. They say the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. So I just wanna know how it looks, how it feels to be living in a state of peace surrounded by the real. I just wanna know before it's all said and done, will I ever cash in? Will my time ever come? Money don't make me, please don't confuse it. You're with me when I got it, but you're gone when I lose it. I feel bad cause I did wrong in the past. I don't mind a little struggle, but how long do it last? I got my own load to carry, I can shoulder that. Trying to help unappreciative people, I'm over that. They just wanna try to get a piece of what you're holding black and keep me in their circle like a house in a cul-de-sac. After the breakup, seems like my ex is wiser. I saw her acting so polite, I barely recognized her. I argued hard to teach her who she was and who she wasn't. I guess my job was to train her for a future husband. I ain't sure your intentions, though I'm seeing clues. Do you ever get the feeling that you're being used? I can't count how many times I've been wrong in life. I ain't always right, sometimes I question my own advice. When I'm on the outside, I wish that I was in. And once I'm in, I see that it's nothing and wanna leave again. Cause what good is increasing my wealth if I'm wrestling every day to find peace with myself? So I just wanna know how it looks, how it feels to be living in a state of peace surrounded by the real. I just wanna know before it's all said and done, will I ever cash in? Will my time ever come? Money don't make me, please don't confuse it. You're with me when I got it, but you're gone when I lose it. I feel bad cause I did wrong in the past. I don't mind a little struggle, but how long do it last? How come the real soldiers got no one to ride for them? Why do we worship shoes so much we sleep outside for them? Deception even in religion, now the church is proof. How come we rather live in ignorance than search for truth? I say the hood and lost hope and I bet you whatever. A church on every corner but it's more wretched than ever. The dope man getting money at a faster rate. Liquor store too and they don't even have to pass the plate. Without wanting to change, we'll never be free exactly. What makes another person mad when they see you happy? Don't tell God how big your problems are, the world is his. Flip it around, tell your problems how big God is. What's up with the hate on every dime we try to make? I just wanna know how many more beatings we gotta take. When we gonna learn that they don't want us to populate? Mustard seeds are real small, it don't take a lot of faith. I just wanna know how it looks, how it feels to be living in a state of peace surrounded by the real. I just wanna know before it's all said and done, will I ever cash in? Will my time ever come? Money don't make me, please don't confuse it. You're with me when I got it, but you're gone when I lose it. I feel bad cause I did wrong in the past. I don't mind a little struggle, but how long do it last?
This for everybody who ever been in love. No matter how hard you try to act, we all walked in them shoes. And once it was gone, you had to figure a way out. I used to think meeting somebody like you was impossible, but 5 minutes of time led me to needing lots of you. Didn't really know what to expect once I met with you. How was it so easy to automatically connect with you? Kept it true with you, your conversation was helping me. Even though you knew my discrepancies, you accepted me. Wondered could you and me ever be? It was just crazy, physically was miles apart. Mentally we touched daily. Compatibility and chemistry was real again. It was a hole in my life and you filled it in. The more I talked to you, the more I was feeling the distance. Actually cared about my thoughts and was willing to listen. Felt something from the moment that I seen her. Everything was perfect on her, from her looks to her demeanor. Even though I wasn't with you, I was no longer alone. Can't believe I found a person like you, but now I'm tripping cause she's gone away. Everything we had, everything we ever did, just gone away. Used to be happy that you was in my life, now every day's a lonely day. Nothing is the same since the day I realized that you was gone away. Whenever a new day would begin, I hear your voice and I be like a 7th grader again. Now I'm out of the picture, I wish that I could come get you. I miss jumping in and riding shotgun with you. No fussing and arguing, just having a blast. You gave me the peace of mind I never had in the past. It was hard when you used to ask if we'd ever be permanent, but my situation was too complex to determine it.
And even though our situations was thrown through the duration, I was grateful for the patience you showed. Every minute spent together was consistently good. You used to say, let's run away. I say, I wish that we could, and I really did. But somehow when we begun, for you to walk out of my life, I knew that moment would come. And believe me, I understand, cause no one in their right mind will wait a whole lifetime. Now I'm tripping cause she's
gone away.
Everything we had, everything we ever did, just
gone away.
Used to be happy that you was in my life, now every day's a
lonely day.
Nothing is the same since the day I realized that you was
gone away.
Feeling bad cause I'm wrong, hard to leave us alone. Missing you when we're apart, thinking about that Usher song. When you said you loved me, I wondered when will it dissolve. Expectations change once you get feelings involved. I'm locked in, still certain questions popped in. If we so happy together, how come we not then? Both of us did things that caused the other pain. Still it's hard to picture you driving in another lane. I know it's selfish, but losing you ain't optional. The feelings that I got for you, is friendship even possible? I guess it is, cause even after we stall, I'd rather have you as a friend and not have you at all. And over time, we can let it go and be fine. Deep down, I kinda knew you wasn't totally mine, and I wasn't totally yours, so you did what you felt you had to do. Now I gotta move on, minus you, cause you're
gone away.
Everything we had, everything we ever did, just
gone away.
Used to be happy that you was in my life, now every day's a
lonely day.
Nothing is the same since the day I realized that you was
gone away.
Maybe in another time, another place. Maybe in another time, another place. Another dimension, another space. I can see your lovely face. Y'all don't know me? Y'all don't know me? You about to get to know me real good. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong, man. Everything is good. When you see me, drop all the drama. Watch how you do this. I know that life can be scandalous. I'm a wizard, not a genie, but I'll grant a wish. Everybody needs a place that they can go rest. So right now, you can call me Mr. No Stress. No storms, every sky that you see is sunny. Your baby mama called and asked if you needed money. Your car started, you ain't even have to flip your hood. Bill collector left a message, said don't trip, you good. I got the power to reverse what you're going through. Got your bread back from everybody who was owing you. Arguments, you ain't entertaining, no thoughts of that. Your son and daughter ain't doing no talking back. Every trial now thrown in a separate pile. Every discrepancy you ever had reconcile. Do what you do, if the world wanna be mad, let it. Every piece of drama, I'ma clean it up like bad credit. Ha. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you in more mess, tell them what to do, just call Mr. No Stress. Come on. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you in more mess, tell them who to call, just call Mr. No Stress. Mr. No Stress, baby, you ain't heard of me, I got you covered on them warrants. You can drive worry-free, money problems on your mind, tell you what I'm finna do. You already got the job, no need for an interview. Nothing but love from every person who close to you. Baby daddy doing everything he's supposed to do. The service I provide has nothing to do with ends. It's free of charge, take my card, pass it to your friends. Been a minute since you heard the word hate once. By the way, your rent is paid up for 8 months. Mind refresh, you ready for a bigger test. You forgot about the dope, liquor, and cigarettes. People gossiping, no need to go back at them. You heard them women talk about you, you just laughed at them. You thinking it's a fantasy, but it can be real. No stress, hit me if you need a refill. Ha. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you with more mess, tell them what to do. Just call Mr. No Stress. Come on. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you with more mess, tell them who to call. Just call Mr. No Stress. I didn't come to put you down, I came to show you how you can lift some of the stress off of your shoulders now. You control your own life, you don't need a horoscope. Reading what another fraud wrote, living on borrowed hope. Instead of solid faith, can't handle the sharp curves. You can't believe in that garbage more than God's words. Don't be deceived by the fragrance of a fly aroma. The result of every condition's controlled by its owner. Don't pop a vein, see nobody plays a perfect game. Strong-minded people see the sun during a hurricane. Sometimes others sell you dreams when they see your pain. Watch them cause the light at the tunnel's end could be a train. Remain sane, make a real effort to be the change. We don't even know the level of power that we contain. Keep in mind, mental stress can break a body down. You can never drown in evil water as long as God's around. Ha. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you with more mess, tell them what to do. Just call Mr. No Stress. Come on. When you know you gave your best, and people still wanna protest. When they surround you with more mess, tell them who to call. Just call Mr. No Stress. Whatever you believe yourself to be, that's what you are, man. You can't let problems at home, problems at school, problems at work, haters on the block, you can't let these people dictate your mood and your reality, man. It's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. Call Mr. No Stress.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Next coming to the podium, we have little K-Rino, who will be doing a speech called The Maniacal Manifesto. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause as he comes to the stage and does his little song for you.
Flow and be espoused, K-Rino will be aroused. Crowds gather in amazement as I'm lowered from the clouds. I'm so artful, it should be unlawful. I record your life so I can fast forward or pause you like DVRs do, the flawless Grand Marshal, who imparts volumes of thoughts from rap law school and gives you minutes to memorize what I taught you. I'm prolific, inventive, unlimited, demented, and so intent with the sin of my preeminence. I swim in it fast as a light flash. I swing the mic past you and dash, leaving the gas in a meteorite mass. Nuclear isotones in my microphone, I use them for slicing stones and manufacturing Gaboon Viper clones. Extremities, I cut those, juxtapose them in bowls, swallow your pieces, then regurgitate you up whole. I might resort to a cyber thought and taught you so extreme that your life support machine will need life support. It's the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you, the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you. You throw me off the podium, please, folded MCs, I carry mics on a chain like custodian keys. K-Rino don't need herbal upliftment, cause every night I'm delivered a different shipment of lethal verbal equipment. Style impressive, wild and aggressive, issuing private lessons, teaching how to draw invisible person composite sketches. Vivid as gold, keep delivering blows till your brain is imposed on by the bridge of your nose. No vision, I think you need your eyes clean, so I'm comprising a combination of gasoline and Visine. From the planet the dumber banished, I swung my hand and once it landed, his stomach looked like the inside of a pomegranate.
fact spitter, habitual hat splitter, who attacks and granulates you in a sacks of cat litter. I enter keys, print it out, then I leave. 3,000-degree vehement fevers come out of me when I sneeze. It's the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you, the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you. I told your fans I'm the coldest man. I grow and then shrink you down to size and hold your clan in a Folgers can. Nervous and strained, I'm like turbulent rain, serving your slang every 2 minutes. Interpreters change, perfectly trained, removable and reinsertable brain. Ass strikes with word flames, make convertible planes. My memory is so astoundingly cool that I can do a full pull and tell you next week if an ounce was removed. I engrave raps under wave caps. Plus every day I run around the equator for 108 laps. After that, 100 cats I bomb up. Erase the whole population before the sun's up, and that's just warm up. Versus you get bladed for just taking one. My phrases penetrate your tongue like a battery-powered staple gun. And once the front and back's complete, I turn the same page over and it's blank because I write on everlasting. It's the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you, the skill, the words, the pull that grabs you, the sickness, the volume, the voice that stabs you, the ideas that broke through, forcefully provoke you, maniacal manifesto, the hand that chokes you.
Touch that iron enough times, start realizing that it's pretty hot. But at what point do you stop touching it? Come on. You know it never works, but you keep doing it anyway. You know it never works, but you keep trying it anyway. Real question. Why do I indulge in things that make it seem like I'm in love with pain? Everybody speculating why the rug was stained, cause the sweat and tears dried, but the blood remained. Now I'm laying back thinking about my cousin, man. I'm on some other shit like when the subject changed, and the moment that I walked inside, judgment came. Cause I ain't have a dozen chains like Club or Lane. I guess you could say that I sacrificed some pay, cause I chose not to sign my whole life away. But anything in hindsight seems suffice to say, and even the broken clock is right twice a day. Now, my main affliction's a pain addiction, the same condition, but I won't change prescriptions. So by definition, I'm insane, accustomed to scuffing, cause only a fool keeps going back to receive nothing.
I must have a struggle addiction, cause I won't change my troubled existence. I'm still living, but something is missing.
Keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain.
I really must love this condition, cause I won't find another position. I'm too trifling and stubborn to listen.
You keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain. Despite people's envious ways, I'm feeling fine. Only dream that you seem to have is killing mine. I show love they wasn't thinking about showing. While I was bringing them up, I was sinking without knowing. Enabling the slick-hearted to make my life harder. As I'm saving them from drowning, they putting me underwater. Dead weight brings you down. I wasn't knowing that then. It's best to cut a loose string than trying to sew it back in. I blame me for failing to move on. Only fools keep walking on glass with no shoes on. Dedicated to my craft, it's been a turbulent ride. Sometimes it takes more away from me than what it provides. Still I keep coming back to it and taking the beating, like a person who just won't leave somebody that's cheating. And if your plans fail through a few times, let me tell you, one of the main ingredients of success is failure.
I must have a struggle addiction, cause I won't change my troubled existence. I'm still living, but something is missing.
Keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain.
I really must love this condition, cause I won't find another position. I'm too trifling and stubborn to listen.
You keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain.
Be true, see through every blatant and weak mood. Deceitful people, Satan waiting to sweep you. Chase new breakthroughs if you struggle and make do. You can run forever, but you can never escape you.
This learned behavior was too vicious to discern. Never did you think that your life would be taking this turn. Nothing to be trusted at all, even the kiss burns. Not knowing the feeling of having something when it's earned. Sadly, crafty people seeking to grab me into the bottomless misery bag, try to add me. Plus you, now you in deep depression because you wondering if anybody actually loved you. Turn rat, one that you trusted and done that. Once that happens, your confidence never comes back. Systems twisted, spiritually conflicted, but if you're listening, then you're in position to fix it.
I must have a struggle addiction, cause I won't change my troubled existence. I'm still living, but something is missing.
Keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain.
I really must love this condition, cause I won't find another position. I'm too trifling and stubborn to listen.
You keep doing the same thing, leading to the same pain.